Operator technique, job site setup. One of our favorite segments here, large excavators into the infield. Over by the office on the right hand side is our 336 next generation large excavator. In the middle on the bench, the 340F. On the right side and on the left of the bench is the 352F large excavator. We're going to show you operator technique, job site setup on some different variables here on how this, depending on your job site, how we're going to make you more productive. So we're going to bring in our articulated trucks, and we're going to show you some techniques here. So let's watch this. Notice the 725 articulated truck on the right positioning with the 336. In the middle, you're going to have the 340 positioning with the 730 and the 352 with the 745 articulated truck. All three different types of job site setup. Let's watch. The 352, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our most optimal. This is 90-degree top load. Swinging 90 degrees, he's at a top load position on top with the 745. The 340, ladies and gentlemen, 90 degree, same level. The truck is at the same level. And the 336, 180 degree, same level. All three different types of operator technique and job site setup. What we want to show you, three different modes of truck excavator exchange setups. The key takeaway here, production and time efficiency. So let's start. Your 352 on the left out there, in the middle, 90-degree top load. This is your fastest. This will be the benchmark on the job site. Your fastest, most efficient. Next to him on the 340, this is okay, it's good, but it's not the best. At the end of the day, at 90-degree top load, 15% less productive than the 352. And then if you look at the 336 over here, doing 180-degree, same level loading, at the end of the day, when compared with the 352, 50% less productive, just on the 180 degrees same level. So of course you can see here the 352 finishes first, finishing second, the 340 at 90 degrees same level, finishing last, the 336 at 180 degrees swinging same level. Important to understand those different techniques and different setups, ladies and gentlemen. Notice the 745. 745 fully loaded, going up 35% grade. That's pretty difficult, and he's going to stop fully loaded, and then he's going to start again. Now there was no rollback. This is a hill stop feature. Comes standard for safety of the operator and the ease of use on the job site. So he stopped and started again. Many of your automobiles, your vehicles have this start again. No problem on a hill for the 745. Completely and fully loaded. He also has automatic traction control that automatically kicks in to help him control machine or wheel spin. There's our 730, as I said earlier, our new 730 articulated truck. It's got dump assist, again a redesigned cab for better visibility and improved maneuverability on that 730 articulated truck. Well, you've noticed the 340 has stayed out there. The 340 stayed on the bench and he's cleaning up. We want to demonstrate for you one more truck exchange time with the excavator. Sticking with operator technique and job site setup. Okay? So the 340, this is going to demonstrate what we call efficient drive-by loading technique with the 725 and after the 730. So the 340, notice we call it drive-by because the 725 is just driving parallel to the 340. The 340 indicates to stop, and he starts loading. Now it's called drive-by for a reason. The 340 does not have to really position your truck. The truck does not have to stop, reverse in throughout the period of the day of doing that. So from a timing perspective and productivity, it just takes longer. Okay, so this is an optimal way to load a truck, ladies and gentlemen. 340 is working on the bench. The truck is below on the side. Fastest and most efficient loading cycles and minimal truck exchange time. So there's the 725, fully loaded, and now seconds. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 seconds between the interchange of trucks. So you can imagine throughout the day how this is going to make you more productive. The primary takeaway is to understand that the excavator does not have to wait for trucks to position. It is a constant flow that's going to positively influence production and job site efficiencies, ladies and gentlemen. Drive-by loading. Well, out by the office, you see the 963 track loader. That's a rugged machine for a variety of applications. For land clearing or digging or grading, truck loading, slope work. The 963K, very versatile. Also very good for reduced ground pressure and better traction. So if you have wet or slippery underfoot conditions on the job site, 963 is a very good product. Equipment selection, getting it right for your job. It's going to help you become more productive and save fuel. Also back into the pictures, the D6N you saw earlier today with slope assist. So that blade is automatically controlled for Antonio as he spreads material out on our scraper bench. The 963, there again, next to the office, the track loader, also very good in applications, in a steel mill application where we have a very rough, tough application. You can build a nice configuration for handling waste in a shipping or a steel mill application for that 963. Well, the 730, again, dumping his material on the D6N, cat grade with slope assist, which is standard, built inside of the D6N. Now we'll bring in, ladies and gentlemen, our 972M XE, our medium wheel loader with continuous variable transmission, CVT, where we've married two technologies, hydrostatic and mechanical drives, eliminated the torque converter. There's no torque converter in that machine. We'll show you now in a load and carry application, which is primarily the 972 XE, performs like a champion. Load and carry, this machine was built purposely for load and carry on a job site up to about 100 meters, 150 meters maximum. But also we want to show you the technology built into the product. We have another treat for you. We have Alexei Bodolo. He's inside the cab. As you can see, we have a GoPro camera. And you can see Alexei's monitor. You can see exactly what Alexei sees. And similar to the next generation excavator, cat production measurement system, we have the same on a variety of our machines here. On the 972, we have cat production measurement. And it's going to help Alexei be more productive and efficient, and helping him move material over to the 730. So Alexei has a microphone. Alexei, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Alexei, I hear you fine. Can you tell us about CPM here?
Yeah, for sure. Hello everybody. Here you can see this machine. This machine is equipped with a system called CPM, cat production measurement. It's very similar than what you saw previously on the next-gen excavators. Here on my screen I can see the payload that is on my truck. For the moment there is nothing. Here there is the payload that I have on my bucket. Again, you will see when I load it, the number changing. And here you can see the target payload. For instance, my supervisor asked me to put 20 tons. And here also you can see the type of truck I selected and the type of material. Here now you're going to see the number changing when I load the bucket.
So I've asked Alexei to put 20 tons all day long of material in the 730. And now he goes in with his first pass. And there is a weight range. When Alexei starts to lift up the boom and raise his bucket, we'll get you can see automatically the green box. Almost 9 tons of material dumps into the truck, automatically calculates, and we now know we have almost 9 tons in the truck, and we need only just 11 tons more to hit our target. So immediately we're eliminating guesswork and we're saving time. Alexei will not have to return several times to the stockpile to carry material. Here's the second bucket. Very intuitive system, up to 1% accuracy. So as Alexei does his load and carry, which is very good for the XE wheel loader, almost 8 tons again, very consistent. And you can see his second bucket, we have 16 tons. Now Alexei only needs 3.6 tons of material more. So Alexei's going to go in now. You see the monitor, just like Alexei sees in his cab. And he's going in for his third pass. He's been averaging about 8 tons, so now he's got his last bucket, but he's going to weigh it, and now he's got, well, it looks like he's got too much. Alexei, what do you have here?
Yes, as you can see now I have too much on my bucket. It means that I will have to do what we call tip-off. You can do at the pile or at the truck. Just I have to dump the material, and you will see the number changing, and I have to reach my target.
So he's got about 3 tons too much in his bucket, so he just tips off. As Alexei said, he could tip off at the pile or over at the truck, no problem. And you can see he's basically right on target right now, within 1%. So you can see the accuracy. Fantastic. CPM. CAD production measurement, making you more efficient and productive on the job site. Alexi, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So in a load and carry application, you're going to be saving significant fuel, ladies and gentlemen, and being more productive with the 972. Sticking with equipment selection, we have some medium wheel loaders coming in to the infield. Just to show you some differences of our medium wheel loaders getting the right equipment selection for your job on the job site. 950 GC on the left, 950M on the right. Just to quickly show you the difference in height, that's basically the same machine, ladies and gentlemen, but the 950 GC gives you a little bit more of an advantage with a higher lift. So we just wanted to see on a job site, if you're loading road trucks all day long, to give you some perspective on loading height. It's the same height as a 962 medium wheel loader, the 950 GC. So they're going to go to work and just talk the difference, the 950M versus the 950 GC. On the outside, they look the same, but on the inside, they're very different. Well, they have the same engine and wheel size are the same. The buckets are very, very similar. But the 950M on the right, different axles which are fitted with auto and manual differential lock systems to give you better rim pull when you're loading. More technology in the 950M. It has CPM, what you just saw on the 972. The 950 GC, similar applications as you can see here working, but for lower utilization, less aggressive application. It does not have the same technology, no differential locks. It uses a limited slip differential. There's no payload system in the 950 GC, so less technology. Where the 950M has the greater technology, so just some differences in equipment selection that you need to be aware of. Both very good machines. Sticking with equipment selection, we'll bring in two different animals now that you don't always see. Two material handler products. On your left, the MH3022. On your right, the MH3024. Both material handlers, but both different. As you can see, both of your operators here can raise their cabs up to about 5.5 meters, 5.7 to be exact. They can also raise up their booms and sticks. Different grapple systems for waste handling. As you can see, the 3024 can raise up to 12 meters in height with that orange field grapple. The 3022 on the left, that's a G315 waste handling grapple. A little different, 360-degree rotation and wide jaw openings. You see the cab risers going up to give you better visibility and safety. Safety very important with waste handling. You can do waste handling both indoors or outdoors, depending on the situation. Notice here the MH3024 also has a blade, so you can push material as well as grab material at the same time. Here Zigfrid is pushing material. He's got his GSB 520 orange pill grapple. He's brought his cab back down to a safe position. And talking about safety, we're going to put the stabilizers down. Ziegfeld wants to be safe. If you're going to be moving any sorts of waste, here, the orange pill grapple, suited for a wide range of materials, but particularly solid waste, big structural beams. Here we've got solid waste, which are tires. Ziegfield's going to use the orange pill grapple, grab the tire, and he's going to throw it. You'll see these machines actually throwing scrap on a scrap yard. So just to give you a taste of that, Ziegfield's going to throw that tire. How about that? Should we put Ziegfeld in the Olympics throwing material? And there's his second tire, just to show you some of the capabilities. And Ziggy's going to throw that tire. You'll see this with the GSP 520 orange hill grapple. Now we have a little special treat. Now this is very complicated and very detailed. We work hard, but we also play hard here at Malaga. Ziegfield's going to take that grapple and he's going to grab a football, ladies and gentlemen. This is very difficult. Those tines on that orange pill grapple don't always close at the same time. And look at that. Ziegfeld has got the football. Fantastic. And we've been practicing for the World Cup. Obviously Spain didn't win, so you can see we didn't practice. But Ziegfield's going to throw me that football. How about a round of applause? Ziegfeld Yeshka. Very difficult to do. Thank you, Ziggy. I have a cat football. I'll give it to one of our good customers here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming today. Appreciate it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring us towards the end of our demonstration today. If you notice, up at the top of the hill, we have some very large track-type tractors coming into the infield now. Please make sure you get your cameras ready. You want to get this on video. There's the D11. That's 105 tons of iron, followed by the D9, the D9T, the D8T, the D6T, and the D6N, ladies and gentlemen. 240 tons of iron coming down the hill, and 2,100 engine horsepower, all total. And today, we've taken about 400 tons of material up to the top of the hill during our demonstration, and we're going to bring it back down the hill. And this is probably one of the most impressive load and carry operations you'll see on the planet. So get those cameras ready. We're going to bring you right now the world famous Malaga Big Push. How about that, ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Malaga Big Push. So what I'll do now, ladies and gentlemen, is to introduce the professional demonstrator instructors who brought you today's demo, and then I'm going to turn it over to Jana Banff, down front in the safety vest. So if you would, to give a round of applause as I introduce the gentlemen. So first, on the big one, on the D11T from Spain, Frank Verdugo. Next to Frank on the D90 from France, Alexis Bordelot. Next to Alexis in the middle on the D8T from France, Emmanuel Châtelain. There next to Manu on the D6T from Spain, Antonio Garcia. And next to Antonio on the D6N from the United Kingdom, Kevin Flynn. And last but not least, bringing in our next-gen excavator from Germany, Ziegler Jeschka. All right, we'll have to get Ziggy back out here again. Jana, over to you.
Thank you very much, Wendell. I hope you like what you've seen today. Thank you very much for taking the time to come to Malaga. And as Wendell already said, my name is Jana. I'm working since 11 years in the events management team. And I'm going to walk you through our process now, okay? It's just going to take a couple of minutes. First of all, I'm going to call all the people for a group picture, okay? Group by group. I will start by the smallest groups and we will finish with the biggest one. It's going to take a bit, so please be patient. Afterwards, you're going to have time to walk around the machines. So please, once you've taken the picture, until we are ready, please go to the right-hand side. So everybody else can take the picture as well. And afterwards, as I said, you have time to walk around the machines. You can ask our DIs for information. And then we will go up for lunch. Maybe in about half an hour, 45 minutes. We will be ready. We are going back to the buses and we will go up for lunch, okay? So first of all, thank you very much, Ryan, as well for your narration. This is a great job. It's really hard to narrate so long. So thank you very much. And first of all, the group of Basic Product School, you already had your picture. Thank you very much for being here this week. I think you enjoyed with Siggy. We noticed this right now. I hope you learned a lot. So you can follow Siggy or you can have a machine walk around as you like. And thank you very much for coming, okay? So first of all, I would like to call Maurice with his visitor for a group picture, okay? One thing, once you get down for the picture, maybe you want to take off your cap or turn it around. If not, we have a shade in your face and we can't really see your face, so that's a little tip. After this picture, I would like to call Garrigues. Garrigues, are you still here? Yes, you are. Thank you very much for coming as well. Y muchas gracias por todo lo que hacéis vosotros, ¿vale? Gran trabajo. So, then I would like to call the group of, o me gustaría llamar al grupo de José Carlos Clavijo.
Yo también estoy.
Muchas gracias por venir también, espero que habéis disfrutado, ¿vale? Now, Paul Norway, I'm going to call you the latest, you're the biggest group, but last but not least, okay?
Bueno, pues no, yo tengo que salir en la foto, así que voy a cortar. Espero que le haya resultado de su atención.